So upstairs we have a grain millstone or pear, and you have the top stone and the bottom stone. This is a cutaway, and what happens is you put the grain in the top, and then as this turns around with wind power, the grain falls in here, goes through here, and gets collected, and then comes out one floor down into bags. This gap here is a wedge shape. That's about 2 grains of wheat, and that's a fraction of a grain of wheat. As it goes through, it mills. Now the magic, in fact, is the special stones. This is a millstone. You can see it's got strange grooves on it. And the other stone now has grooves going the other way. So as one goes over the other, it does this milling fashion. So literally it's turning around, the grain falls in here and comes out here as flour. And that's a very simple system, developed over thousands of years. But the one problem with this sort of mill is that you can't put the mixture back through each other. The old hand mills, you could sieve out the flour, put it in the bits. This, it's one pass through. So it's the skill of the miller to get the gap just right. It can be adjusted on the fly by the miller one floor down, and they can feel how coarse, how fine the flour is within a few minutes of making that change. And each batch of grain was a bit different. So again, the miller had to be skilled in milling and actually getting just that right gap, the right settings, so that the flour that came out didn't taste burnt, didn't taste gritty. That way they kept their job. They kept selling flour or selling the services of making flour for the farmer. Simple but effective. Of course, these bags of grain have to get up there somehow. And that's quite clever, because you could, if you were really fit and strong, put these big bags on your shoulder and walk up the staircase, but they don't. Let's use wind power and a rope to pull it up. You'll see the other end of the rope when we go upstairs, but basically the grain bags are downstairs, they're pulled up through these flaps that open the trapdoors, and that saves you walking up a very steep staircase with 25 kilo bags on your shoulder. The wind power is free, it makes sense to use it.